Welcome to part 2. As you can see, our empire is coming along nicely, or at least reasonably. And we just need... I'm going to bring my spy back. I'll leave the diplomat in the north, but bring my spy back, because I want to make sure that we've got southern Arabia locked down. But I also want to do some diplomacy, so I'm going to move my diplomat up north and bring my spy down, because I am a bit worried about threats from Western Arabia at the moment. This town here is not very well defended. But I do want to get on with trying to professionalise my army. Not have to rely so much on relatively low quality infantry. Can I get away with just slimming this down a little bit? I think get rid of some of these militia forces. Sabaean archers are okay, but I think these militia forces can go, honestly. I'm not sure they're worth the cost of maintenance. And we do need to get our finances right. So, let's make sure these settlements are being reasonably well governed. We certainly have a lot of family members. But really, I need to get another town under my belt. Let's look at the finances now. Not too bad, actually. We're only losing 800 a turn. But I'm not sure I can get rid of anyone else. I almost feel like scouting out with one of my young generals here, just to see what's going on. But ultimately we need to take this rebel village. Can I rush it? I'm not sure. I think I may have to. Yes, I'm going to... This may be an unwise decision. I'm going to try advance on this rebel village here and see if I can knock it out before I get attacked from Western Arabia. I'll end the turn there, I think. So yeah, I'm enjoying this campaign quite a lot so far. It seems like a lot of detail has gone into the this mod, and it seems to have very good historical attention to detail, which is what I would expect from this mod. I remember when I first played this mod, I think it was the first release of the original for Rome Total War. It was at a time when I used to play Rome Total Realism, and that was kind of the big mod for Rome Total War. Okay. Oh, there's my spy go on the journey. Oh dear. Yeah. Well, that's not good. But let's see what we can do here. Ah, there's also a standing army here. I think that's going to be a difficult fight, quite honestly. Can I reinforce there? Because I think I'm going to have to. These Ethiopian spearmen are fine, I think they're quite decent. But really I'm going to have to knock this village out pretty sharpish. I may have to bring these back, I'm not sure. I'd like to get some diplomacy going and just, make sure we've got trade routes established, trade agreements established. I'm going to have to do my own Brexit and make sure I've got all the trade agreements in place before I proceed. Oh, we're getting a rebellion at Timna, which is not good. So yes, enjoying this mod quite well. And it seems to be, reasonably challenging so far. It's certainly been going a long time, and we had to wait a long time for it finally to be released, which I don't mind. It's some people obsess about these things too much, and put unreasonable demands on mod teams and get very childish about things. But I think one has to appreciate just the amount of work that goes into these things, and the fact that some people are willing to do that work. Oh, am I going to take this fight? They've got a decent general as well. Oh, it's going to be tough. I ain't going to lie. But I think, I think the gods are on our side on this one. Yes, I mean, a lot of people complained that the mod took a long time to come out, but you have to wait for a product of this quality. And Yes, and obviously, if you want the mod to come out quicker, you need to probably help and pull your own weight a little bit, because these people do this for free. You know, they give up a lot of their free time to make this, you know, experience for you, for which you know, people should be grateful, I think. Right. Okay, so we have a terrain disadvantage here, and they are moving towards us rather confidently, I have to say. Let's have a look at them. What are these? Fast cavalry. They look like companions in terms of the way they're equipped. We can certainly put a lot of fire onto them, but if they start coming at us, you know, trying to charge through us, they probably can do, is my concern. In the archery duel, we can hold our own reasonably well, but if they try to come through us, they can come through us. That's my big concern. I'm glad they're stopping there, honestly, because you know, otherwise they could cause our battle line, such as it is, some serious problems. No, I'm not going to. Yeah, I'll charge them. Why not? But obviously we've got a nice. Yeah, it is a very distinctive campaign, this Arabian campaign, because it is quite archer focused, which is fine by me. The problem is I'm chasing those guys and they're just going to retreat. But they have taken significant casualties, which is encouraging. And I think overall we are kind of winning this. We do have you know, some excellent Ethiopian archers. You know, the Ethiopians were famed, along with the Nubians, of course, for their excellent archery. I think it was Herodotus who recounted a meeting between the Persian king and an Ethiopian king, and the Ethiopian pointed to his long bow and said, once you have men who can string a bow like this, and it's a great big huge bow, then I'll be worried about Persia. Of course, the Nubians also, very famed archers, and they gave the expanding Arab Muslim caliphate a lot of problems too, especially at the several sieges of Dongola, where the Arab Muslims suffered terrible casualties from the Nubian bowmen, and really that was one of the battles that stopped the expansion of the Arab Muslim caliphate. So I have no doubts about the ability of these Ethiopian bowmen to hold their own in an archery duel. You know, they're high quality infantry. Yep, they have charged us here, but they've charged our infantry that can deal with it. And there's few of them left now. I'm trying to put a bit of crossfire on them. And these guys should break, I think, reasonably quickly. Come on. Yes, I mean, in this game, in this mod, units will stand and fight against extreme odds, I've noticed. It's quite difficult to break enemies quickly. There are probably arguments for that and against that, both from a gameplay standpoint and an historical standpoint. I think, historically speaking, you know, early cascading routes did happen. Certainly, well, this one guy is giving it his all, but it's not enough. Oh, like the blood stains there. That's a nice little detail. I think those Ethiopians are going to be an important auxiliary faction for us. A source of auxiliary troops. And just going to bring this guy down. Go on, stick a spear up his arse. There we go. And I think we are, yeah, we've definitely got this. hopefully we can plough through the lighter troops and then hopefully encircle those high quality Sabine infantry. Oh, these guys are eager. They're already in there. That's a little bit early, guys. I'll be careful there. But we are putting them to flight. I'll bring these around to... actually, I can encircle them from here. Yes, I suppose there are arguments for and against the kind of morale that this mod currently has. It makes battles a bit more drawn out, and people will vary as to whether they think that's a good thing, I guess. But we've got them on the run here, it seems. And hopefully I can get my finances sorted. That's always a challenge in Europa Barbarorum, as I remember. You've got to really watch your finances very carefully, especially during the earlier part of the game. I think these are standing and fighting to the death. I'll speed this up. Let's get these guys off the field. That looks to be it to me, unless these guys are coming back, which they are. And there we go. I'll end it there. No need for unnecessary bloodshed. Yeah, I was going to play maybe a Ptolemy game for my first campaign. I tried it out, and it was certainly interesting, but I wanted to consolidate in Egypt, and it was very difficult to get my finances in order. You'd think that the Egypt campaign would be quite nicely geographically consolidated, but it's not. They have quite a sweeping empire, which you have to defend at the start. Okay, now, can we take this by storm, I wonder? Might not be a bad idea just to storm it. And where is the... what's that diplomat I had? Let's get him... offering trade rights. Excellent, agreed. Probably get a deal with the Seleucids also. And yeah, we're coming into the black, which is what I want. But I just think I need to get this done. And I don't trust the auto-resolve in Total War. So I'm going to have to fight it on the battlefield. This will probably be our last battle for this part. But once it's done, I think we'll have a nice little empire brewing. We'll finally get to invest some money in some buildings. Okay, let's just start this up. I don't think this should be too much of a struggle. I'm going to just put the speed up a little bit. I like these kind of awnings, they're quite nice. I think I'll just do a little bit of whittling on them with the archers first at high speed. I just wonder whether we're going to be attacked by from Western Arabia. It looked like we might be a while back. I think we're engaging in this archery drill just fine. Putting a lot of fire onto them. They may come out to fight, but we can deal with that as well. Let's just charge them with these Ethiopian mercenary spearmen. Why not? Yeah, this is working quite nicely. And if you're out of arrows, just charge. You can get some of our nobility blooded. You can't coddle them. And just make sure everyone's involved. Might send some around the back. Probably should do, given it's a total war game. That's a bit difficult. I think we're getting through these quickly enough anyway. I'll take these on a mission round here. But really, these skirmishers are not going to put up that much of a fight in melee. There we go. Well, these guys seem pretty well equipped. These, I think these are this Sabine elite infantry with bows and what looks like to be good swords as well. They're the backbone of my army, basically. They're the engine room. Yeah, they won't hold out for too much longer, I don't think. Let's see if I can get around a little bit. Oh, let's do that. Okay. It's taking a while, but hopefully we should grind them down. Yeah, and we've got the timer, so that means they're nearly done for. Yeah, so I'm certainly interested in learning more about the history of southern Arabia in the ancient world, including the later period when you had things like the Kingdom of Axum and that sort of thing. I thought actually that Rome 2 Total War did a reasonable job of representing the region. I know that sounds like a bit of heresy, but I think they did quite a good job of it. And certainly were fairly detailed in the factions that they had there. I think that the sort of the final version of Rome 2 Total War wasn't really all that bad. It took a long time to get there, and obviously people were very angry about its original state for valid reasons. But after all the patching and updating and DLC and everything, I think the final product was more or less okay. But it's not up to the standard of what we're seeing here, I don't think. Okay, so we've taken Zafar, and that's still rebelling, which is not good, but I think we are in the black financially. I think we're going to be able to get our finances and our army up to snuff fairly quickly, and I think we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching.